Leah Church here. I already tried this video twice, and being that I don't have editing equipment, it's all live, so I have to go through do the whole thing. And anyway, hi, welcome to my channel. This video is about how I am never, ever late for a VIPKID class. Now, obviously, there's some personal responsibility involved. You need to get your hiney to your classroom and get into your class, the actual virtual classroom, on time. But in VIPKID, you are working off of Beijing time, okay? So these are Chinese students, real Chinese families that you are interacting with, and they are ahead of you. No matter where in the United States or the world that you are, they're pretty much ahead of you in their time zone. For where I am on Mountain Daylight Time. They're 14 hours ahead of me, so that means that the peak hours and the peak hours, which VIPKID shows you what those are. I think peak is 4 to 6 a.m., 4 to 7 a.m., something like that. I should just look on my teacher portal or on my app. It's early. And then when daylight savings time goes away, that's going to be like 3 a.m. So I just don't think I'm going to be teaching that early. I won't book. We'll see how it goes then. Anyway, my alarm goes off at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I know that sounds crazy, but I want bookings. And I've never had a problem getting bookings. I don't know how that works because I know some people struggle with it. And it's not to say that they're not doing everything. I've been blessed. I've had God's favor, and I'll be upfront, forthright with that in every video that I make, because I know that God brought me this job. We needed it. And I was like, I don't really know about working with kids because it's like not my thing. But I'm not like in a group of real live children. It is one-on-one, and I'm teaching. So it's very much something that I've had in my background. I've been a teacher for aerobics classes and personal training clients, which isn't the same thing, but they still hired me. So I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that is already 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. in Beijing. So if you're more on the East Coast of the U.S., it's going to be more in your favor. Those peak hours are going to be later in the morning for you. But my kids are watching Despicable Me 3 out there. My husband's over there.
Turn me off.
You turned it off? Why'd you turn it off? See, I was just going to say this is a very live video, and I make no apologies for that. So I think Daddy's going to fix your situation, sweet Ethan. So I need to have some time to wake up and have my brain actually turn on. I need my quiet time. I pray and read the Bible, and I have coffee before I get downstairs to my classroom. But what I do when my alarm goes off, which, by the way, yes, I had totally staged that thumbnail. I set my coffee maker for 2:25 in the morning. That's just the time I chose. That way I know that the coffee is hot and ready. You will never catch me in a house in my entire life that I can see unless some crazy switch flips in my brain. And I'm like, no, I don't need a preset coffee maker. Never. But I'm all about that drip coffee. If you like to do French press or you're a Keurig person, you do you, honey, that's fine. But my coffee pot will always be preset the night before, no matter what time I'm waking up. So that's ready, which motivates me to roll out of bed at 3 o'clock, sometimes 3:15, because let's not lie, like I don't always get to bed when I should. So you see these bags, they're new, honey, but that's okay. It's worth it. I go downstairs and I make sure my IT situation is okay. My internet is working. My computer is on. I'm logged into my VIPKID teacher portal, and I open up my first classroom. I have started taking classes at 4:30 in the morning, which prior to this, I was teaching at 5 or 5:30 was my earliest class. I think I've always opened up from 5 to 7, but I've expanded on either end just as I've gotten more bookings. And I'm like, well, let's see, let's like throw it on the wall and see if it sticks. And parents and students have been booking me for those hours. I have to say that 7:30 a.m. my time doesn't, maybe once a week gets booked. That's okay. I make sure that I'm in that classroom so that way the VIPKID system cannot register me as late. However, if I don't get down there and I'm not there at 4:30 to turn on my camera, the parent or the student can contact the firemen, which they are on it. Like, they don't miss a beat. And I don't know how long you have to be there without turning your camera on, or how long you wouldn't. I don't know what all the requirements are to be considered a teacher no-show, but trust me when I say you don't want those. I've had a kid wake up once sick, although I think she was just hungry, but at the time I thought she was sick. She was sniffling and sneezing and had a cold, but that was a couple days old. But she woke up at like 5:30 one morning screaming. So I held her for my 5:30, my 6, and my 6:30 class. Yes. I don't think I had any classes after that day. But that was 3 classes, and they were trial classes. So they weren't parents that knew me. I was just like, hi, my kid woke up sick. I'm holding her. This is Adrielle. My name is Teacher Leah Church. Nice to meet you. And the parents were very understanding. Now, I don't know what VIPKID's policy is about that, but I don't really care. I didn't cancel my classes because I didn't really, frankly, think that I needed to. My child wasn't, sick. She was just clingy. So we carried on with that. So I have my coffee on at 2:25 in the morning, so it's ready. When I roll out of bed at 3:15, I get my IT situation all dialed in, and I get logged into the VIPKID teacher portal. I get into that first classroom, and I do make sure I'm basically like, I'm looking at my phone. It's like 4:28, and I'm like, slapping on mascara. So I usually have mascara on my eyelids because I'm the girl that took 45 minutes on my makeup, and now I've crunched it all into about 15 minutes just because I don't like to get up and moving in the morning ever, no matter what time it is. Bless you. And I have my little flashlight on my phone. I'm racing downstairs in the dark, flipping on lights and making sure I'm there. And I get in front of my computer, and there's 30 seconds before class starts. The students logged in, but I'm there nonetheless. And I did my prep work the day before, which there's hardly any because VIPKID has all the curriculum set out for you. You just need to make sure you've got the proper props and you kind of know what to expect. You know the content that you're teaching, so you're very confident and comfortable delivering whatever lesson that you're giving to the student, especially the major course students, because those parents are paying good money for their kids to learn English. My other hack, I would say, is it doesn't matter whether I shower in the morning or shower at night, which I am a morning showerer, but I've turned into a nighttime showerer now that I'm taking 4:30 a.m. classes, because that's just an extra half hour that I was getting to myself prior to opening up 4:30 to see if they would get booked. And I am booked solid at 4:30 every day this week, which hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. But it's still I wish I wouldn't have done that at the moment when I'm waking up. I get fake hair. If you haven't been freaked out sufficiently today, consider it done. See how much that adds, whether you have bedhead or wet hair. I pop my hair up in a bun and throw my little fake hair scrunchie on, and honey, with my makeup and my orange shirt and my pajama pants that I'm wearing, good to go. Nobody's going to judge you. And just, you don't want to be in that position where you have the groggy face. If you don't wear makeup, that's cool. I am a little jealous of you. Or if you're a dude, but some dudes wear makeup, but I won't go there right now. If you're a really simple, easy person to get ready and you don't have a whole lot that you do, awesome. But in my profile picture, my hair is down and straightened and I have a full face of makeup on. And in a workshop I attended, they said, make sure you look pretty similar to what you do in your profile picture so that the parents aren't like, I booked this teacher, but she looks like, 7 miles of bad road. What's going on here? Because parents will leave feedback. They do leave feedback. You don't want bad feedback because that is not good for your record, not good for your bookings. You want those 5 Apple parent feedbacks, which, yes, it takes a lot more than looking like you do in your profile picture. But this adds, I don't have to do anything with my hair. I don't want to do anything with my hair. I just want to be presentable and ready mentally to go. So I find that having my coffee ready, getting downstairs, making that sacrifice, rolling out of bed, going down to the cold basement first thing in the morning, getting my computer set up, and then having as easy of a get ready routine as possible. It has worked for me every morning so far, and I am about 2 months into my tenure with VIPKID. Let's check the app and see how many days I've been a teacher. 58 days with VIPKID. There you go. You can see it. Can you see it? It's backwards. 58 days, 115 students taught, and 166 classes taught. So I know not everyone gets all the bookings right off the bat, but you might be in my shoes. You might get 90 to 100% booked right off the bat. And I know that I needed that. So you want to be ready. If you're going to open up time slots, you better be ready to get booked. And VIPKID won't let you know. It's your time. It's your schedule. This is your job. They hired you, and you got to be on it. So just get ready. And if you are getting ready to go on this adventure of being a VIPKID teacher, high five, woo whoop. It's awesome. It's going to be great for you. It has really benefited my family. It's helping me relate to my own 2 children. They're almost 4 and almost 2.5, a whole lot better. Because I am able to get in that child learning mindset. I'm not a kid person. If you know me very well, you know I'm not a kid person. So this is really blessing my family in more ways than just financially. So go for it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you found any of my videos or any of the content in this helpful. And I would also, as a VIPKID teacher, really appreciate it if you're deciding to go through the hiring process and you don't have a referral mentor. Far be it from me to consider myself a VIPKID mentor, because there are mock class mentors. That's an actual title. You'll find that out as you interview. But if you need any help through the hiring process and you decide to use my referral code or link, please do use that in your hiring process and reach out to me with any questions that you might have. I will leave my email address, my Facebook link, the referral code and link. And I will see you guys later in my next VIPKID video. Cheers to coffee in the morning and not being late to those VIPKID classes and all the 5 Apple reviews